Oasis Audio presents The Mystery of the Forgotten Family, created by Gertrude Chandler Warner, read for you by Aimee Lilly. Chapter 1. Past Forgotten. The bright summer sun shone warmly on the four Alden children. Henry, Jessie, Violet, and Benny stood in front of an antique shop on Main Street, looking at a sign on the door.
"Come in,"
Benny said slowly. He was 6 and still learning to read.
Muldauer's shop has reopened for business,"
said 10-year-old Violet, finishing the sentence. Benny squinted at the sign.
"Reopened? Do you think that means somebody else is here instead of Mr. Muldauer?"
The Aldens had been to Muldauer's antique shop a few times, and each time the shop's owner, Mr. Muldauer, had been in a bad mood. The last time the children had visited, Mr. Muldauer had gotten upset with Benny for petting the dog that often hung out in the shop.
"Look here,"
said Violet. She pointed to some small writing on the bottom of the sign.
"Muldauer's antique shop was closed last week due to illness. We apologize for any problems this has caused our customers."
"It sounds like Mr. Muldauer was out sick," Jessie said.
"I'm sure he's back now."
Benny frowned. Although he did not want Mr. Muldauer to be sick, he did not want to be yelled at again either.
"I think I'll stay out here and watch our bikes,"
Benny said. Henry and Jessie gave each other a look. They knew why Benny did not want to go inside, but they couldn't leave Benny on his own. At 14 and 12, Henry and Jessie knew just what would change Benny's mind.
"Suit yourself, Benny," Jessie said. "That will leave more toys for me to find."
Benny looked up.
"Toys?"
Henry nodded.
"That's right. And hidden treasures for me. Who knows what kinds of things we can find to put in the boxcar."
Henry opened the door to the shop, and little bells jingled on the doorframe. Slowly, Henry, Jessie, and Violet made their way into the shop. A moment later, the door jingled again, and Benny came inside.
"It's too hot outside,"
he said. Then he whispered,
"Do you really think we'll find treasure for the boxcar?"
The Alden children loved the old boxcar that sat in their backyard. For a little while, it had been their home. After the children's parents had died, they'd run away. They had been worried their grandfather would be mean. The children found the boxcar in the forest and used it for shelter. The children had all sorts of adventures in the boxcar. They even found their dog, Watch. After a while, Grandfather had found them. He wasn't mean at all. Grandfather brought the children to live in his big house, and he even brought the boxcar to be the children's clubhouse. Jessie smiled at her little brother.
"First, we need to find Mrs. McGregor's gift," she said.
Mrs. McGregor was the Aldens' housekeeper. She was like family to the children, and her birthday was coming up. The children wanted to get her something special.
"I think it will be near the glassware,"
said Violet. Mrs. McGregor loved collecting antiques. She had a whole set of matching serving pieces. The only piece she was missing was a salt server, and Violet had found the perfect one on the Muldauer Antiques website.
"What is a salt server anyway?"
said Benny.
"It's a little bowl you put salt into when you serve a fancy dinner," said Violet. "It comes with a tiny spoon, too."
Benny thought that sounded boring, but he was excited to look at all of the items in the crowded shop. The room was filled with shelves and shelves of old objects, large and small. There were lamps, books, toys, jewelry, framed pictures, and clocks. There were bird cages, musical instruments, dolls, hats, and umbrellas. There seemed to be too many things to name or count. Violet found shelves with silver plates and other serving pieces.
"I think I see it,"
she said. She walked over and took down a small bowl with a lid. A tiny silver spoon was nestled inside.
"Mrs. McGregor's salt server," said Violet. "I'm glad it's still here."
"Great," said
Henry, taking out his wallet.
"Though I don't see anyone to pay."
"Hello?" a voice called from the back of the shop. "Is someone here?" A tall man with curly black hair came down the aisle where the Aldens were standing. Benny hid behind his older brother. He thought for sure Mr. Muldauer was going to yell at them for something. But the shop owner spoke in a cheery voice. "Ah, there you are. What can I do for you children today?"
"Good morning."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?